Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
What could it possibly be?
That's all for now.
Sure.
What about me? What about me? Good enough.
Hi there.
I knew you'd come.
You did?
Yes, I did. Wait. No, that's not right.
What's not right?
Never mind. We can do it again. I knew you'd come.
Why do you keep repeating yourself?
No. No, that's not right either.
What are you talking about?
Look, don't worry about it. We can do it again, right?
Do what again?
Okay, one more time. I knew you'd come.
Listen, I have to tell you something.
No, that comes later. Try and concentrate, will you? Let's get through this and then we can go home. I knew you'd come.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
Huh? Oh, come on. That's not even close. Let's try it again. I knew you'd come.
Never mind. We'll talk later.
Yeah, I think you need to practice some more. What about
Hi
me?
again.
What about me? Good enough. I knew you'd come.
Are you Frank Lyons?
Oh, haha, very funny. Let's get back on track, huh? I knew you'd come.
Never mind. We'll talk later.
Yeah, I think you need to practice some more. I knew you'd come. No, I knew you'd come.
Young guy, maybe mid-20s. It's hard to tell. He looks like he's concentrating hard.
Last shoot of the film, then we're done.
Hello?
Oh, hey, you with the company?
Company?
Oh, I guess you're not. They told me to meet him out here. I guess they're late.
Playing Frank Lyons here is Francisco Gonzalez, and a few years ago, after we finished Unbound, he emailed me and said that for my next game he wanted to play a ghost. So I kept this role aside specifically for him. So that's all you, Francisco.
Are you Frank Lyons?
You recognize me?
Sure.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Hey, I live to please. Sort of. So, Frank, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just waiting to finish up. Just one scene to go and I'm done. Finally.
Done is the word, yeah. Never mind. So, we're on a movie set?
Yep, the film is called Water Under the Bridge.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, I'm probably not supposed to tell you that, but we're hardly Paramount Pictures or anything. Just don't tell anyone, okay?
Oh, lips are sealed. Are you sure this is a movie set?
Yeah.
Where are all the lights, equipment, cameras?
You know, I'm not sure. They should be on their way. I don't know what's keeping them.
Could you tell me the last thing you remember?
What do you mean? I've just been hanging out here.
And before that?
I was... Funny thing.
Yes?
The Minetta.
The Minetta.
Yeah, I was there. I'm always there.
Listen, Frank, you seem like a swell guy, but I have to be honest. You're dead.
What?
I mean it. You've been haunting this area for months now.
Ha! Very funny. My career might have one foot in the grave, but it's not dead yet. My ship will come in. You'll see.
Hey, have you ever been to the Park Gallery down in Soho?
No, sorry. I've never heard of it.
What can you tell me about Monique?
Miss Stallman? She's a good lady. I just wonder where she is.
You expecting her?
Yeah. We can't start without the executive producer, can we? I could swear I saw her run by a couple of times, but why wouldn't she stop?
So, tell me about yourself, Frank.
Oh, I'm just an actor. I just walk and talk the way they want me to.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be more to you than that.
I don't really need anything else. I'm not in the magazines, but I think I'm okay with that. I just want to finish what I start.
Just what is the Minetta?
Minetta?
Yeah, what is it?
The Minetta. I'm famous there, you know. You can always find a willing ear there, and some donations for the fund.
The fund? What fund?
Yes, they are very kind.
Why are you talking like that?
Talking like what?
Like you... Oh, never mind. Well, see you around.
Sure, bye.
Hey,
Is that
dolphins,
right?
get your head out of the clouds and over here.
I know this.
Yes?
Talking to this guy is like talking to one of them schizos.
You mean multiple personality disorder?
Yeah, you think he's one of those?
Could be. It would explain a lot.
2 spooks for the price of 1. Fantastic. That gallery won't for...
I just felt they all seemed so...
Don't envy that crowd. That gallery won't forget you in a hurry.
Don't remind me.
What got into you anyway?
I just felt uncomfortable. I thought it would relax me. They all seemed so sophisticated.
Don't envy that crowd, kid. It's all phony anyway. You know, I think that Monique lady is pretty suspicious.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, we should get back to her office and examine her very closely.
Examine her, huh?
Or better yet, you stay out in the hall. I'll go in and poke around.
I don't think so.
So who is Frank Lyons anyway? I'm afraid I'm not up to date on pop culture.
He's a movie actor.
Big?
Not really. I don't think he would have been as famous if it weren't for the news reports.
Fame after death, huh? Lucky guy. So who is I'm afraid I'm not up to date.
He's a movie.
Big?
No, I don't think he would have been a...
Lucky guy. Minetta. I wonder what it could be. Do you have a phone book?
phone book. Who uses a phone book anymore?
Sorry I asked. Well, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No. What do you mean?
Joey, I'd
Is that
like to
right?
talk to you.
Wait, I know this.
Talking to Lyons was different than I expected.
He's a dead guy. What did you expect? Scintillating conversation?
I just wondered, well, never mind.
A spook's a spook. They don't think like living people do. They're strange.
Does that include you?
Sweetheart, they don't come any stranger than me.
Thank heaven for that. Did you really have to stare at Monique like that?
What's your problem? It's not like she can see me.
It's unprofessional, that's all.
You're just jealous.
I know he's dead and all, but this is kind of cool. I've never met anyone famous before.
Just don't ask him for an autograph.
The Minetta. What is the Minetta?
You're asking me? You're the one with all the fancy technology.
I know he's dead and all, but this is kind of cool. I've never met anyone famous before.
Just don't ask him for an autograph.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Is that right? No, wait, I know this.
Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
Can I help you?
What do you think the Minetta's like?
We're not gonna find out just sitting around. Let's get a move on.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Come on, let's get going.
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
I always pride myself, if there's a location in a Blackwell game that's based on a real life location, I always pride myself on making sure it's accurate. And the Minetta which is a real place on McDougal and Minetta Lane in New York City, is a real place. And at the time I started this project, this background was true to life. The Minetta did look like this. Unfortunately, over the course of production, the Minetta was sold, bought by someone else, and then completely renovated. It actually looks very much the same. It's a lot cleaner. There's a lot more tables in the front here for people to sit down and eat. Usually the front was just a bar. And I used to love going there because it was so quiet and empty, which is probably why it had to be sold in the first place. But it was just great because it was like Frat Boy Row, that area, McDougal Street. And that was the one place that was always empty, and there was a sense of old New York about it, which I really liked. And now, of course, it's a lot more popular, and the place is always slammed, so I don't go there as often as I used to. But it's still a cool place to go. It's definitely a taste of old New York, so you should go. Check it out.
Black and white pictures of old celebrities. I don't recognize any of them. I doubt the bartender would let me do that. It's a portrait of an old man. It's a portrait of an old man. There's nothing but empty tables back there. I don't know much about brands, but it seems like decent stuff. After the other night, no way. He looks pleasant enough, even though it's practically empty in here. I doubt the bartender would let me do that. Hi.
Good afternoon. What can I get for you?
Oh no, I'm not here to drink.
Not yet, anyway.
I was hoping you could answer some questions for me.
Really?
Yeah, is that a problem?
No, it's just that this never happened to me before. You always see bartenders being questioned in the movies, but it never actually happens. You a detective?
Something like that.
Cool. How can I help? The bartender, the image, the face and design of the Minetta bartender here is based on a real-life person, the winner of a Blackwell fan art contest that I hosted like fall, summer of 2008. The guy called himself Mutajon, or Mutajon. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. He made Blackwell characters. He made Rosa and Joey out of clay. It was the coolest thing I ever saw, and he won the fan art contest easily. And the grand prize was that you will be made into a Blackwell character. And he was made into the Minetta bartender, so this one's for you.
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, sorry.
Does a Monique Stallman ever come in here?
Never heard of her, sorry.
I was wondering if you've seen Frank Lyons.
Frank Lyons, the actor? Didn't he die a few months ago?
Yeah, he did. I think he might have come here before he died.
Well, we get all sorts in here, but I don't think we've ever seen him. You might notice that the combining clue interface is gone from the game. It was a feature in Blackwell Legacy and Blackwell Unbound where you can combine clues to get more clues and use those to proceed through the investigation. I got rid of it, and it was a tough decision to make, but in the end I felt it was best. A lot of people complained about it. They were really annoyed because they would make a connection in their head, but the character wouldn't make that connection until they performed the manual task of combining these clues. And most of the time, people forgot this clue interface was there. And I have to admit, it wasn't a very intuitive thing to think of when you're playing through a game. So in the end, I just got rid of it. It made everything a lot more streamlined. Maybe I will bring it back. Actually, I probably will bring it back if I could figure out a better way of making it work. But I still can't figure out a way to make it work. If anyone has any suggestions, send them my way. I do miss the notebook interface, and I do want to bring it back. But for this game, it had to go.
Are you sure you've never seen Frank Lyons come in here?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
I think he's telling the truth.
Are you sure he was never in here? Maybe it was somebody else's shift.
No, I'm positive. See all those photos on the wall? We take photos of anyone remotely famous who walks in here. So if Frank Lyons came in, we'd have his picture somewhere.
So Frank Lyons never came in here?
Nope. If he did, we'd have his picture somewhere.
So Frank Lyons...
Nope.
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever. 60 or 70 years at least. I've only been here a few weeks myself, so I don't know much of the history.
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever. 60 or 70 years at least. I've only been here a few weeks myself, so I don't know much of the history.
Hello. Again?
What do you think of Josie Park's gallery?
Ugh, dreadful. Josie's a sweet woman, but her taste in art is somewhat questionable. Although it didn't drive me to drink, like some people.
What do you think of Josie Park's gallery?
Ugh, dreadful. Josie's a sweet woman, but her taste in art is somewhat questionable. Although it didn't drive me to drink, like some people.
What else can you tell me about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Not really.
Then there you go.
Tell me about Frank.
Frank? He was a solid actor. Not A-list material, but dependable. He could read his lines and hit his marks and look good on camera. He didn't demand much, and he was easy to work with. We set him up with an apartment nearby. That was all he needed. That reminds me, we still haven't moved his stuff out. I'll have to get on that.
Anything else you can tell me about Frank?
Like I said, he was the dependable type. He was always willing to work with us, and he worked pretty cheap. I think he was waiting for his next break.
He got one all right.
Anything else you can tell me about Frank?
If you want to know his life story, you can read it on the internet. I've told you all I can.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
Sorry, no.
You really rented him an apartment. That's very generous.
Not really. The company owns it, and it's rent controlled. We couldn't pay him much, so it was the least we could do.
Can you give me the address?
Of Frank's old apartment? Why?
I just wanted to look around.
I ask again, why?
Research.
You're very dedicated, but I'm afraid the answer is no. I'd like to give Frank some bit of dignity.
Are you sure you can't give me Frank's address? It would really help my research if I could look around.
Everything you need to know about Frank you can find on the internet. I don't feel comfortable having a stranger look through his things.
Are you sure you can't? It would really...
I don't feel...
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
What do you mean? No. What do you mean?
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey.
So, tell me about yourself, Frank.
Oh, I'm just an actor. I just walk and talk the way they want me to.
Oh, come on. There's got to be more to you than that.
I don't really need anything else. I'm not in the magazines, but I think I'm okay with that. I just want to finish what I start.
Hey, Frank, could you tell me where you live?
Sorry, but I hardly know you.
Aw, come on. You can trust me.
I really don't think so. Sorry.
Well, see you around.
Sure. Bye.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey.
I don't think Monique is coming, Frank.
She usually comes to every shoot. I guess we can do it without her, but it'll just feel weird. Oh well.
Anything else you can tell me about Monique?
Not really. I just hope she gets here soon. We're so close to finishing this movie. I wonder what's keeping her.
Hey, have you ever been to the Park Gallery down in Soho?
No, sorry. I've never heard of it.
Well, see you around.
Sure. Bye.
Oh, hi again.
Hi.
You got home okay? I think Nish had to half carry you out of here.
Was I that bad?
Well, originally I thought I had bought too much wine. It turns out I didn't have to worry, so thanks.
Sure. No problem.
If you played Blackwell Unbound or Emerald City Confidential, you might recognize the voice actress. Her name is Shelley Smith-Shinoy. In Blackwell Unbound, she was just known as Shelley Smith. It's before she got married. She played Mavis in Blackwell Unbound, and she played Trot and Glinda in Emerald City Confidential. So she's become one of my regulars, along with Daryl and some other people. So you'll be hearing her again.
Anyway, I have to go over some stuff. Feel free to look around.
That's Josie Park, the gallery's curator. She seems nice enough. Hi, Josie?
Yes?
Hi, Josie. Can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
So, how's everything going?
Oh, you know, busy, busy. This is my first public opening. I want it to be just right.
Tell me about Claude.
Oh, I found him on the street. Literally. He made his living painting street scenes and selling them to tourists. But he's too much of a genius for that. Don't you think so?
Oh, yes, definitely.
See? I knew he was the right choice for this gallery.
How much do these paintings cost?
Oh, I can't reveal the prices until the public exhibit. But if you're interested in any of them, let me know. I'll discount it for you.
Oh, no thanks. I'm not really in the market for any art right now.
Translation, she can't afford it.
Oh, all right. But if you change your mind, let me know.
How long have you been in business?
Not long, just a few days now. This loft opened up and I just nabbed it. Real estate in this neighborhood is harder to get than you'd think.
Can you tell me anything about this place?
The gallery space isn't important. It's all about the art. The more you notice the space, the less you notice the work it's displaying.
Careful, Red. She's so deep you might drown in it.
How well do you know Monique Stallman?
She's a nice lady, although I don't think she'll be back. She didn't seem to really appreciate Claude's work.
I'm sorry.
No worries. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
How well do you know Monique Stallman?
She's a nice lady, although I don't think she'll be back. She didn't seem to really appreciate Claude's work.
I'm sorry.
No worries. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyon's death?
Spooky, isn't it? Imagine someone just dying of a heart attack right in front of you. Poor Monique must have been traumatized.
Yeah, traumatized all the way to the bank.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyon's death?
Spooky. Imagine poor Monique must have been...
Yeah.
Do you know where Frank Lyons lived, by any chance?
I don't know. L.A.? That's where all the Hollywood people live.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure, Rosangela. I'll see you at the opening tomorrow.
This painting is called The Dark Lady. I don't think Josie would like that. This painting is called The Dark Lady. It looks impressionistic, whatever it is. Joey?
This had better be important, sweetheart.
Have you ever heard of a multiple personality disorder?
You mean schizos?
Yeah. Watching you talk to Frank made me think about them.
2 ghosts for the price of 1. This day is getting better and better.
Have you ever heard of a multiple personality disorder?
You mean schizos?
Yeah. Watching you talk to Frank made me think about them.
2 ghosts for the price of 1. This day is getting better and better.
I know he's dead and all, but this is kind of cool. I've never met anyone famous before.
Just don't ask him for an autograph.
The Minetta was kind of quaint.
Haven't you had enough to drink lately?
Be quiet. I know he's dead and all. I've never...
Just don't...
I should tell Monique the truth about why I want to find Frank's apartment. She'd probably be more willing to help. You think that's a good idea?
Sure, it's worth a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, right, she could call the cops and they'd lock you away. So, better not do that.
I should tell Monique the truth. She'd probably... You think...
Sure. Oh, so...
That's all for now.
Sure. Let's you and me have a little talk.
Yes?
I could have been an actor too, you know.
Really?
Sure, if I had the right start in life. Or, you know, an actual life. I could have been a...
Really?
Sure, or, you know... So who is Frank Lyons anyway? I'm afraid I'm not up to date on pop culture.
He's a movie actor.
Big?
Not really. I don't think he would have been as famous if it weren't for the news reports.
Fame after death, huh? Lucky guy. Entering the Minetta was like stepping back in time. I wonder how old that place is. That Monique woman isn't going to spill. We need to find someone else who knew where Frank lived.
Maybe someone else who lived in that apartment.
Maybe. Well, let's get back to it.
Yeah. Come on, let's get going.
It's about time. Let's scram.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
What are the chances of you knowing where Frank Lyons lived?
You a groupie or something?
No, not exactly.
Hell, either way, I can't help you.
Hi again.
I knew you'd come.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
Huh? Oh, come on. That's not even close. Let's try it again. I knew you'd come.
Never mind. We'll talk later.
Yeah, I think you need to practice some more. I knew you'd come. No, I knew you'd come.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Frank, could you tell me where you live?
Sorry, but I hardly know you.
Aw, come on, you can trust me.
I really don't think so. Sorry.
Well, see you around.
Sure, bye. I knew you'd come.
As much as I'd like to, I can't leave without her.
Last shoot of the film, then we're done.
Those are fine where they are. Just a bunch of old articles I wrote for the Village Eye newspaper. I don't know why I kept them. I hated working there. There's nothing else on the calendar. I have nobody to call. I rarely do these days. It's full of rejection letters from publishers. Best place for them. I'm not rooting through my trash. I threw that stuff away for a reason. Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again.
Anything else you can tell me about Frank?
If you want to know his life story, you can read it on the internet. I've told you all I can.
What do you think of Josie Park's gallery?
Ugh, dreadful. Josie's a sweet woman, but her taste in art is somewhat questionable. Although it didn't drive me to drink, like some people.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
These paintings look... From a certain angle, it looks like a street corner. These look like impressionist skyscrapers. Not bad, actually. This painting is called The Dark Lady. I don't think Josie... Hi, Josie, can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure, Rosangela. I'll see you at the opening tomorrow.